Hey guys, welcome to the Jeep Barn. Kind of get you up to where we are. We went ahead and took the hardtop off this morning, stripped off all the headliner that was in it. I'm just gonna run no headliner. I'm gonna paint it all black on the inside. So one thing I did notice when I started stripping the headliner, my sunroof got loose. So that thickness had to be taken up by something. What I found was just water line for inside of a house. Just a small water line that you'd run a ice maker or whatever to. So I'm putting that underneath the edge. I also ran a bead of silicone around it to get it to seal a little better. So that's where we are. And I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. Get that under there. Get it up around the corner so it's under there really well. That's where I need it to be. Let me move you guys over to the other side. All right. See where I've got water line 2. So I'm going to cut it off. Right there. That last little bit under there. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because this is all pretty old metal. And I don't want to break anything. And I don't want to use the Lord's Loctite on this either. Let's put one in this corner. And one more. All right, I think that's set. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and get this little strip of molding in there, and I will catch you guys up in a little bit. So I've been kind of going around how I'm going to do this and on the inside of this top. And what I've decided is I'm going to basically tape black plastic or plastic in general to kind of get the general form. And then I'm going to fill this with expanding foam, like boat foam. Fill this in, and then I'm going to fiberglass over it so we can get the ridge on the hardtop that we want. We can get it all filled in. We can make it as thick or as thin as we want. Probably have to sawzall some of this stuff out again and then go from there. But that's what I've decided to do. So let me get a little bit of the prep work done, and then we'll get back to you. Our favorite tool here in the barn. We'll get a sawzall going to get some of this, more of this cut out. A little bit less that expanding foam, or a little bit more space that the expanding foam can take up. So basically what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to flush this all the way down, probably fill it into this spot right in here, because our hardtop, or our roll cage is going to be right in this area. So probably fill it into right here and smooth it out and then work it in. All right, got some black plastic here. We definitely got more than enough. Sorry for the wind, guys. Hopefully it cuts a little bit of it out. There's black plastic under here. I think I've got it ish. You know, it's a lot of this channel is on the ish side. So as you see, I got the black plastic there. I don't know if I want to actually foam or plastic it in on this side or not. I may plastic it in down here and then work it up, or not, and just let the foam go where it may and then carve it out. I think that's what we'll end up doing. So, like I said, we're gonna just get this expanding foam in here, get it started laying down, and then we'll see what we can build up on it. All right, so got the expanding foam. This stuff's supposed to mix 1 to 1. And it says you need to mix it quick because it starts activating within 30 seconds. So I've got my little mixing cups here. We're just gonna see how much, say 2 ounces and 2 ounces makes. And then get to mixing. Really isn't expanding like expected, so let's try that again. Oh, here comes a little bit. Do another, do 4. And another. Let it activate a little bit. All right, kind of fill you guys in where I am with the expanding foam. As you can see, it's definitely expanded. It's filling in that space pretty good. I'm just gonna have to go in and cut and sand all that out. So I'm just gonna keep going on that. And I ran out right at the same time, guys. I must have mixed them equal. All right, you guys can see we're just watching paint dry or foam expand here. So what I'm gonna do is let this stuff cure, see how much it expands, see what we can kind of get into a general shape, and decide if I'm gonna have to buy a little bit more foam or another foam kit or what. So we're gonna go from here. All right guys, so I was sitting here editing the footage and I noticed we're already at 17 minutes. So I decided to cut it up from there. There's only so much foam that you can watch for one day. Check out these shots and you'll see exactly what the expanding foam did. It really created a good surface for us. I've already sanded it down quite a bit, so I'm gonna do another round. Up next though, we're gonna do the final smoothing prep on the outside. So we can lay down the absolute last layer of fiberglass on that before we prime and paint. And then right after that, we're flipping the focus to the inside of the top, adding more foam, laying in fiberglass on to get that solid. Before we get out of here though, I really want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's supporting what I'm doing here. My family, my parents, my Uncle Boyd watching on his iPad. Shout out to you guys, my friends, every single one of you that are sticking around until the very end on all of these long builds. It means the world to me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. See you guys in the barn soon.